Good morning, everyone. This is James at Lock in the Value talking to you today about the wonderful, wonderful world of crypto. So, I'm going to look at my top 5 for this month that I'm keeping an eye on. I'll also look back at how I did compared to some of the other YouTubers and see how we got on. So, before I get started, Bitcoin today should be closing at its highest monthly candle ever. That's a big bullish sign. It tends, well, last 2 times this has happened, Bitcoin's had a huge run. First time it was 7,000%, second time it was 1,700%. That is very bullish. I don't think we'll quite have a 1,700% run on this. But if we did, it would be very nice. And that would probably put us around the 150k mark. So we can't moan if that happens. Ethereum 2.0 comes out tomorrow. Super bullish news. I don't see how Ethereum doesn't have a beast of a month, and I'll get into that shortly. XRP as well has had an immense run this month, and everyone seems to be putting it down to the Spark token airdrop for XRP holders. I'm not sure how big a deal that is, and I'm not sure that the price is going to drop now. The Spark token is going to hit the market at about 1 cent. So realistically, people that are going to gain a nice quick profit are people that have 100,000 XRP or more, because that'll get you a grand on an airdrop. It'll be interesting to see how the market reacts after the airdrop, because I would expect an immediate sell-off from everyone that gets it. The Spark token. And when that happens, what do people do with their XRP? I don't think XRP is going to drop. I don't think it's going to be like Bitcoin Cash. So I published an article on PublishOX, just like looking at other YouTubers, Lark Davis, BitBoy Crypto, just looking at their predictions for the biggest gainers for the month. So BitBoy had a good month, predicted Ethereum, Chainlink, Bitcoin. Lark Davis called Cardano pretty well, to be fair. That is 75% gain, which is beast. Altcoin Daily did very well, actually. They called the XRP fair play as a beast of a call. They did have a one loser, which was Energy Web Token. I do think Energy Web Token long term is a great project. I'm not invested in it, but I may very well add that to my portfolio. And myself, I said Ethereum, which obviously had a nice run. Bitcoin Cash, though I stated in the video, sell it immediately after the fork, or before the fork, to be fair, because you weren't going to get much, because the fork, the coin that it forked with was always going to drop, was always going to be a minuscule value comparatively. But that was a 34% gain up until at the time of the fork, and then it crashed off. I said Neo had an 18% gain. Aave had a beast, 145.9%. Uniswap had a good month, 56.1% up. I think I won on the YouTubers competition. So I want to look at top 5 for this month. So you can't get away from Ethereum. Ethereum has to be in there. I don't see how Ethereum doesn't smash 800 this month, to be honest, which is about 35% gain from where it is now. Ethereum 2.0 coming out. Hopefully transaction fees and scaling solutions are going to have a hell of an impact on the network. And as such, I think anything that's built on Ethereum will very likely benefit from this. I think the Ethereum 2.0 is going to be the biggest catalyst for the altcoin market, and I think we're going to see real gains this month and in January. I'm hopeful, anyway. But if it doesn't happen, You get your positions, you strengthen positions in whatever you're unhappy with. But I do believe Ethereum is going to have a run. I don't think there's any getting away from it, and I think every YouTuber, if they're doing their top 5 for the month, are probably going to have Ethereum in there. So I'm saying it, Ethereum. Okay. Next, I'm going Uniswap. I'm going Uniswap again. I know I had a 56% last time, this past month. I don't see how it doesn't have another good month. I don't see how it doesn't have another good month. If Uniswap, if the Ethereum layer solutions work and the transaction fees reduce, the amount of retail customers that will come into Uniswap will be immense. Uniswap does insane volume, and you got to bear in mind, they do crazy volume, and that's only from quite a small number of people realistically, because it's whales that can afford those stupid transaction fees. So if that gets fixed, retail customers come in and they can now do a transaction for $50, $100 instead of needing $10,000 because you know you're going to be paying $100, $200 transaction fees. And I think Uniswap will. I think anything built on Ethereum is going to benefit this month. Aave, I don't think Aave can necessarily have a huge run because it's had such a big one this month, but it could. It could. But I think Aave will probably break $100 this month. But it's not in my top 5. Same Yearn Finance. I think Yearn Finance will probably have a good run. But I think Uniswap's probably going to be the biggest beneficiary of Ethereum 2.0. So Uniswap's my second. My third's Polkadot. Right? I will justify this by saying that I believe Polkadot is such a new project, but obviously the ecosystem is immense. The reason I think Polkadot's going to have a run, particularly this month, is I think a lot of people that want to get into Ethereum are going to feel priced out of Ethereum as that run starts happening. They will feel they missed an opportunity, and as a result, the fallback option, which is Polkadot for them in their minds. Now, Polkadot's incredible. The work they're doing is great. The ecosystem is immense. The parachain of Kusama is incredible. That is a phenomenal project. But I think Polkadot's biggest move is going to be, like, its biggest price move is going to be the result of people feeling priced out of Ethereum and going, shit, my $200 will only get me a quarter of an Ethereum, but my $200 could get me 40 Polkadot, or 38. And I think that's what's going to end up happening. And I think Polkadot's going to have a run as a result. So Polkadot's my third. Okay, I will tell you, so far I'm invested in all 3 of the things I've said. Right. Now, next is Dash. Where's Dash gone? There it is. Dash has had a good month. So from about $80 to what it is now. If you weren't in this space 3 years ago, then you won't understand what I mean here. So when network congestion happens with Bitcoin and with Ethereum, it's a bloody nightmare. I remember moving some Bitcoin and it took about 2 days to move from one place to another. Ethereum, I had the same issue, but Ethereum took a little less time. I think it ended up taking about like 36 hours to move from one place to another. And all of us that were in this space 3 years ago remember that. It was a pain in the arse. And what we all did at the time, I certainly did, was convert everything to Dash and move Dash, and then so that I could get my coins immediately on whatever different platform I wanted to use, or if I was just moving it onto a place to cash it out. Dash is fast and it's cheap, and I think what you'll find is Dash is going to really benefit from network congestion, which will happen. It happened last time, it will happen again. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when. and Dash will hugely benefit from it. It did last time. Dash peaked at about 1,500 in the last bull run. I firmly believe that will happen again. And I think this month, as Ethereum is released, as Bitcoin starts breaking 20 grand, and more people are getting in or more people are moving it, you're going to see congestion that's reflective of what happened 3-4 years ago. As such, I think Dash is going to go up. So Dash is my fourth. Again, I have Dash. All right. The last one for me is going to be Horizon. Now, Horizon is having, well, their halving will happen in about 2 days. And it might be that the price pulls back. This is more of a riskier one. But what I really like about Horizon, they have parachains in place. The development is good. They work hard on on making sure that they are vocal in the space about what they can do. You check out their Twitter. They're they're talking constantly about what they can do. So is the CEO. I think the halving, I think it's had a run as a result of the upcoming halving. And I might be wrong, and it might have a correction. But I think Horizon could have a really good month, even halving. Because I think the next couple of days people are going to continue to buy. I think we could see Horizon sort of hit 20. Now, with the momentum that builds, I think you'll have more retail investors buying into it. I think Horizon could, hit $25 over the course of this month. And I'm really underselling the amount of work that Horizon do. They've got the parachains are incredible. The work that they're doing is immense. They have they even have a free faucet on the site so that you can so you can use that to get yourself a free bit of Horizon. But they're all about community, and they're all about building a community that create beneficial products. I think Horizon will have a good month. So they're my 5. I don't have Horizon at the moment. I will say that. And I'm annoyed immensely about it because I should have bought in when it was about $8 and I didn't. And I might have missed the boat on that for myself. But I think it's going to have a good run. So they're my top 5, okay, for this month. And remember, last month I had a beast of a month, okay? So, just saying. It's not financial advice, it's just my honest thoughts on what I think is going to have a good month. But, guys, the bull run is coming. It's bloody coming! Finally! Ethereum 2.0 tomorrow. We are going to see how this shakes out. I'm super excited. Anyway, that's it from me. Take care and stay safe. Bye.